Let's look at the next set of problems. This is for this kind of problems using this formula: a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square plus a square minus b square. Okay, we'll use this one. So the first problem is very simple: 2x plus 3y into 2x minus 3y. This is nothing but a minus b, a plus b into a minus b. So obviously it is a square minus b square. You'll have to write whole square here, otherwise it becomes 2x square. So it becomes 2x whole square minus 3y, it's here it's y, 3y whole square. So that becomes 4x square minus 3y square. Okay, they're unlike terms, so we leave it as it is. Let's look at the next problem. Slightly will increase the difficulty level: x minus 1 into x plus 1 into x square plus 1 into x to the power 4 plus 1. Okay, don't get intimidated, afraid by this lengthy problem. Let's take two things at a time. Okay, and simply let's try to solve the problem. Here it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. So that is a square minus b square. You should always write the formula: a minus b into, at every step, a plus b is equal to a square minus b square. Okay, now this becomes x square minus 1. When you substitute it in the place of x square minus 1, in the place of this x minus 1 into x plus 1, it becomes a lot more clearer. Now you see another pattern. Now look at these two terms. They are also in the form of x plus 1 into x minus 1. Yeah, a plus b into a minus b. Okay, so this again becomes a square minus b square. So x square whole square, you should not write x square minus 1, x square whole square, that is x to the power 4 minus 1, or I'll write it x square whole square minus 1 square into x to the power 4 plus 1. Okay, now so this becomes x square minus 1. So in its place I will write x square minus x to the power 4, sorry, x square whole square, x to the power 4, x to the power 4 minus 1. Again this is in the form of a minus b into a plus b, that is again a square minus b square. So in its place I will again get x to the power 4 whole square, that is x to the power 8. So x to the power 8 minus 1. That's your final answer. This is 8. Forgive my handwriting. On the Jamboard we have a problem with legibility. So this becomes x to the power 8 minus 1. Okay, this is a typical kind of problem. It's likely to come in the exams. Let's look at the next problem. X minus 1 by x. As you can see, the complexity level is increasing. They are increasing more and more number of concepts. Now here we have not only this repetitive formula, but also a fraction is involved, but the pattern is very simple. Same pattern like the previous one. You just have to carefully solve it. You will get the answer correct. It's not that difficult. X to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. Okay, so take these two terms together, that they are in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So it becomes x square minus 1 by x square. There is a x square plus 1 by x square. Again you have a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So when you take these two terms together, leaving this last one, take these two terms together. So that becomes x to the power 4 minus 1 by x to the power 4. X to the power 4 minus 1 by x to the power 4 into x to the power 4 plus 1 by x to the power 4. Okay, that's equal to a square minus b square, that is x to the power 4 whole square. Okay, that becomes x to the power 8. X to the power 8 minus 1 by x to the power 8. This is also important problem. Okay, you can make a note of it. Let's do the next problem. 2x plus y into 2x minus y into 4x square plus y square. Very similar pattern. Okay, in fact it's much simpler. This is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So that becomes 2x whole square. Again, you'll have to put brackets always. 2x whole square. Others, what you will write? 2x square. Most of the students commit this mistake, but you should not do that. When you put brackets, it applies to both 2 and x. So 2x whole square minus, the y is only singular, so directly you can write y. See, whenever you've used this bracket, the parenthesis, the outer bracket should be a flower bracket or a square bracket. Ideally speaking, we don't follow it that much, but ideally speaking, it should be a flower bracket or a square bracket. So you write a square bracket and then you write 4x square plus y square. So this becomes 4x square minus y square into 4x square plus y square. Again you have a plus b into a minus b form. That becomes a square minus b square, that is 4x square whole square, that is 16x to the power 4. Don't get confused. 4x square whole square. So square applies to both x 4 as well as x square. So that is 16x to the power 4. These things I write to make the students understand. Okay, minus y square whole square, that is y to the power 4. This is your final answer. Okay, let's go to the next problem. X minus y by 5 minus 1 into x plus y by 5 plus 1. Okay, now till now we have seen only till up to 2 places. Now how are we going to solve this? Okay, this looks little complex, so you'll have to do little bit of trial and error. Try to take 2 terms at a time, leave the third, and on the right side also try to get a plus sign over that, and try to do little bit of trial and error, little bit of combinations, and you'll get it. It's not so difficult. So I mean, avoiding all the trials and not wasting time, I'll directly write it. If you just look at it, x minus y by 5 plus 1. Okay, you put a square bracket, then x plus y by 5 plus 1. You can see that they form a plus b into a minus b kind of a format. So this becomes your first term, this becomes your entire thing becomes your second term. That's why in my previous video I've said that use the first term and second term concept instead of saying a and b or x plus y. Okay, so this becomes your first term and y by 5 plus 1 becomes your second term. So first term square minus second term square. So even though x is singular, just write the bracket minus y by 5 plus 1 whole square. Either you leave it at this point or you can expand it also. Again, this becomes a plus b whole square formula. It's very simple. So this becomes, always whenever there's a minus, put a bracket. Otherwise you'll totally mess up, all the signs will come wrong, it will be a major headache. Okay, always put a sign whenever there's a minus sign. So y by 5 whole square will be y square by 25, a square plus b square plus 1. Okay, minus plus, because there's a plus over here, there's a plus 2ab. So 2 into y by 5 into 1. Multiplication with 1 doesn't matter, so 2y by 5. Now take the minus sign inside, it becomes x square minus y square by 25 minus 1 minus 2y by 5. That's your answer.